Hello, I'm Andi Singh, and this program is about Putin and Russia. And the question is, how do their horoscopes match for the next 5 years? Let's start at Putin's horoscope first. His ages of 63 in 2015 and 64 ages in 2016 and part of 2017 are under a lot of duress, and they're going to have severe difficulties. And so these ages are bringing a lot of distraction to Putin and a lot of opposition in many ways. Of course, this program I'm talking basically about politics only. The problem could be to do also with health or also in personal affairs for Putin. I make 63 at 64 as bad as 75% bad. The calendar years also are not helping him, so it's moved to about 80% bad. So 64 for the remainder of 2016, about 80% bad, and 64 of Putin's age at 2017, also 80% bad. Something is not working for him well at all. When Putin turns the age of 65 in 2017, age of 65 in 2017, his horoscope improves to the level of about 60% good and 40% still remains not good. And then Putin's age of 65 in 2018, the improvement remains a bit better. So then he becomes about 65% good and 35% not so strong. When Putin then moves to the age of 66, problems set in again. He will have a lot of oppositions and hurdles coming his way, and there will be also some kind of strong disagreements that he will have to face with others in Russia, or perhaps with other leaders as well. The age of 66 in 2018, I make him as about 65% down, bad, and 66 continuing in 2019, also at about 65% down. He recovers beautifully at the age of 67. The ages of 67 in 2019 improved to about 70% good or even 75% good. And then the 67 in 2020, that picks up to 75% good and more. And then his ages of 68 in 2020 and 2021 are very good. He is very lucky, and whatever he does goes his way. So he's in full control at 68 in 2020 and 2021. And then Putin will turn the age of 69, and that's another very good age for him. 69 in 2021 and 2020. He is on top of the world. He is under control. Everything is under his control, and he is doing very well. His age of 70 is not very steady. And as I said, it's not always politics, it could be other things as well. The age of 70 pulls him down at about 60% bad in 2022 and 2023. The 2021 is worse. So 70 in 2023, it starts to worry him. Now let's move to Russia. Russia is born in the period of Sagittarius, and his time of birth is here. And Russia is now 25 years old, having become that in 2016. The age of 25 is excellent for Russia, although the calendar years give a little bit of problem, but not much of it. So I make Russia's age of 25 in 2016 as 75% good. And Russia's age of 25 in 2017 also remains 75% good. When Russia turns the age of 26, there is a huge direction change for Russia. And at that time, when Russia is 26 years old in 2017, Putin is the age of 64 in 2017, roughly around that same period when Putin is not doing well and Russia is also for a brief period not steady. But and then the age of 26, which is not good for Russia, continues in 2018. And the whole age of 26 for Russia in 2017 and 2018 shows a tendency towards not moving ahead very nicely. A lot of delays and a lot of differences. And when a country's horoscope has a planet like this attacking the age and being so high profile, I can even see that there's many stutters and a lot of things don't go smoothly for the government as well. And then Russia turns the age of 27. 27 becomes a very good age for Russia. And in 2018 and 2019, Russia does very well. And also at the age of 28 in 2019 and 2020, age of 28 in 2019, Russia still does very well. But as the age of 28 moves into 2020, there is unexpected problems brewing at the level of 40%. So Russia at the age of 28 is still strong in 2020, but 40% of weakness is creeping in. And then Russia will turn the age of 29 in 2020, and I can see many changes taking place in the country. And although the age is still 60% good, the problems lying can be controlled at 40%. The age of 29, Russia's age of 29 continues in 2021, and the 29 age in 2021 shows Russia is still in control at 60%, but the level of uncertainty is still at 40%. And then Russia will turn the age of 30. The age of 30 for Russia is very, very good. And although the calendar years 2021 and 2022 are not steady, but still Russia maintains at the age of 30 of being in charge at the level of 70% good. Now let's compare these two periods, Putin and Russia's horoscope. Putin's worst time is at the age of 63 in 2015 and 2016, and then 64 in 2016 and part of 2017. After that, he's doing pretty well. Well enough to keep in control. And the country during this next 5-6 years, it's only the age of 26 in 2017 and 2018 where that shows gloominess and darkness and not able to move ahead because of delays affecting the country. So from 2018, when the country turns 27, for the next 4 years up to the age of 30 in 2021 and 2022, Russia is doing very well, and so is Putin. So it looks like they have a much better ride forward than many other countries. Now, how does Putin's horoscope match with Russia's horoscope? Not very well. The compatibility is not very good. There are planets who are leading Putin in the period of Libra, not so doing well with those in Sagittarius. And with horoscope, Putin's horoscope on the 7th of October 1952, it doesn't really move well at all with Russia's horoscope of 8/12/1991. So when I see this, normally I won't say that there are going to be changes very often, but the country's plan is not being met by the leader's plan. Let me put it that way. So, but it's good news that Russia from the age of 27 for 4 years is doing extremely well, and Putin from the age of 67 for 3 years is also doing well. So there is harmony there, and that's what I have to tell you about Putin's horoscope and Russia's horoscope for the next 5 years or so. Thank you and goodbye.